Internet. This is me. Okay, it's me. And I am going to share with you a tour of my main Minecraft world, also known as the Zombie Fortress world. So, without further ado, let's get started. Oh, okay. So, assisting me is going to be the Vice President of the world. Say hello, Mr. Vice President.
Hello.
Okay, so, uh, this is the spawn point. It only makes sense that we start this tour on where you will most likely start the world. On the top of this spawn point, we built a big iron cross here. Not an iron cross, but a cross made of iron. So, as to mark where you will spawn in the world. So, let's get on. Okay, this is a creative built world, but we have a plan to build much more, and when we're done, we're going to put the world on permanent survival mode. This is just a mini game that one of my friends built. I don't remember who. A lot of people have been here. But it gives you a great view of the main city. So, let's dive in. First of all, this is one of the monuments of our world. Now, this is a world dedicated to the Call of Duty zombie games, which you have no idea how good they are until you play. Now, a lot of people say, oh, it's just an addition, but no. I think it has some of the best characters in any zombie game. And this is our statue of Dr. Richthofen, my favorite character, courtesy of our Vice President. Thank you, Mr. Vice President. So, let's head into the main city. But first, here is Godzilla. Godzilla is the star of one of my favorite movie series of all time. And what's cool about him is, let her rip. He breathes fire. Oh no. Yeah, but that's a problem. The fire could often catch Godzilla on fire, which obviously does not happen in the Godzilla movies. But this could be cured with just a little patch of black wool. So, let's get into the main city. This is our flag. It is a German iron cross in this particular pattern with an orange background and a blue 115, if you play zombies, you know what that means, on the bottom. Now, I based this off of the war flag of the German Empire from 1877, I believe, to 1918. This is our end portal in the middle of the city. And this is the zombie fortress where I live. I am the president of this world. And this is where I live. And this is my cat, little Sergo. Say hello, Sergo. Sergo. And these are two of our soldiers. We have a standing military in this world, and our soldiers are iron golems. So this is my home. As you can see, it's very classy. And this is my bedroom. Not much to say here, but... Oh, and this... Out of the way, skeleton. Is my throne room. That is the throne. I based this off of the Fire Lord's throne room in Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is an awesome show, by the way. So, let's continue on. Come on, Sergo. Alright, Sergo, you stay there. The iron golems will protect you. This is our friend Bear Bear's treehouse. And as you can see, it's got quite the entrance. And keep in mind, all the houses in this world are individually built. We don't build housing units, with the exception of those 3 apartment buildings back there. Everybody builds their own house.
Guys, we just want to let you know something. Sorry if I cut into you. But, if the video cuts off,
there will be a part 2. No, this is something that has to be addressed. Thank you. If the video gets cut off, it's because The phone doesn't have much memory, and I apologize for the not 100% perfect quality, but I am filming on a phone. There will be a part 2. So, back to the tour. This is our Army Recruiting Center / Training Center. And this is the flag of the Army. Simple. And this house belongs to my little brother. Now, my gamer tag is Terminator9228, which would explain the T's you saw in my fortress. So his house has LT on it for Little Terminator. Now, there's an interesting story behind this. This house was actually built by somebody who was on this world for a short period of time and then never came back. So my brother just decided, hey, I want it. And it's his now. It's been his for a while. So I know this is not the biggest Minecraft world ever made. Far from it, but I still think it's a pretty cool world. There's an airbender arrow. And, that's supposed to be a dog pen, but, oh my, it seems to be dark. Well, I guess I'll go to sleep and continue the tour in the morning. Sorry if you can't see the whole screen, by the way. Again, I am filming on a phone. Alrighty. So this is our friend Amy Halo's house. She is the manager of all business in the world. As you can see, it's not finished yet, but the world itself isn't. Now here brings me to one of my favorite houses, the Vice President's mansion. Mr. Vice President, well, you tell us all about this.
Well, I used to have a old temple house here, I guess you could say.
But there wasn't much in it.
So I decided to watch a tutorial video. Yes, you're probably going to say it was a tutorial anyway.
Well,
But,
yeah.
yes, it was. But I added a couple things. And down here
I love this room.
is the chill room.
Also known as the party room. And that's the party room. So, we are going to get on with the tour. This is our friend Mr. Legit 1123's house. He is Field Marshal and head of our fighting forces. And as you can see, there was a painting there until the Vice President made it disappear. But I'm sure... Nah, that was an accident. By the way, one important thing I should note is my world's policy on griefing. If you grief in my world, you can never, ever come back. You are eternally banished. And this is our giant replica of the Vril device. Again, if you play zombies, you know what that is. And this...
Courtesy of the Vice President.
Yes. And this is the Nazi zombie statue, courtesy of myself. And up there...
Hey, down here. Hey, down here.
What?
Down here.
Ah, yes, and this is our little blacksmith. Not much. There's an anvil over there used for, well, blacksmithing. And over here is our currency chart. And let's go through it. One thing of iron equals $1. One gold brick equals $10. One diamond equals $50. And an emerald equals $100. And, well, that's pretty much the currency. And this building up here is the Field Marshal's old house, also known as the Pig Barracks, because our military used to be zombie pigmen until we switched out to Iron Golems when the update came out. So, and this is the Eternal Torches of the World, built by my friend Ace of Spades, who stopped coming here, just like some people. And that is just a, I don't know, shack building. This is the world's sniping tower made out of glowstone. And as you can see, we have quite the area to span. Which brings me to my next attraction. We have honored and paid tribute to quite a few people here, and this is the honor and tribute to the creator of the AK-47, Mikhail Kalashnikov, who sadly died on December 23rd, 2013 at 96 years old, or 95, I believe. So we built this little memorial / grave for him right here. So, even though I'm all gung-ho America, that guy, he invented one of my favorite weapons, so I felt it only fitting to pay tribute to him here. And this pays tribute to one of the greatest heroes in the Zombies universe, Yodislaya. Yodislaya was tragically killed on a train track last year, and this is one of the saddest things ever. So we built a grave / memorial to him here, and he deserves it, really. This is so big for us. He will be missed. But this brings us to our next thing over here, the courthouse. Now, if you commit a crime in the world, you're not just banished right away. You get to have a trial. And this is where the judge sits, and this is where the defender and the prosecution sit. I'm not sure which is which. I'm sure there are some people out there who know, but, yeah. And this is the Klan building, but unfortunately, I can't really show you much about this building because it's Klan members only. Now, if you would like to come to this building, our Black Ops 2 clan, or our clan in general, is Easy KC, Epic Zombie Killing Clan. So, as you can see, the Vice President is telling us not to go in, and I will not. So, let's move on to Monument Square. Now, most countries and stuff have squares that they're famous for, like Tiananmen Square, Red Square, so on and so forth. So I decided to build our own with Dr. Richthofen, courtesy of the Vice President, and Nikolai, courtesy of the Field Marshal, and a tower, courtesy of our friend Amy Halo, a fountain, and, of course, the pagoda. That is my second house / temple here / attraction. And it is kind of like the center building, even though it's not in the center. And these are the graves of the zombie characters. I put them in permanent graves because Treyarch is not making the next Call of Duty game, which I am not happy about. Not happy about. So, here's Takio, the Japanese Rising Sun, Richthofen, the Iron Cross, Nikolai, and the Star of the Red Army, and Dempsey with the American flag shield. So, that is Monument Square. Let's head on to the first of two small towns we have in this world, New Richthofen. Now this is for mostly new people, but as you can see, it's already getting kind of full. A lot of great houses here. This is where Frodo Baggins lives. He is chief engineer of the world, which means he's in charge of all the redstone engineering, building, and everything. And this is a zombie apocalypse bunker that he built, which you can only access and close during a zombie apocalypse, which I think is awesome. And this is the chief of police's house, which is a helicopter, which, again, I think is awesome. So, let's move on to another important area. By the way, that is the sniper school over there. Oh, the field marshal is online, head of our fighting forces. And, over here is Mushroom Island. That used to be the flag of our world until we changed it to the flag that you saw earlier, which I think looks better. This is our shipping area. This is my ship based off of a Fire Nation ship from Avatar.